Hi, I'd like to spend a few moments with you and discuss the LaPorte County Eviction Assistance Program that is now in effect. So the purpose of this program is twofold. The first is to stop folks who have been behind on their rent from getting evicted and going out and being part of the homeless population. The second part of the program is to assist landlords who have been holding debt because of things that have happened with our economy and they have multiple tenants that are in the arrears. Now, for the landlord, we know that most landlords, when they file an eviction matter, 9 times out of 10, they are going to lose the money that's in the arrears. They will get a judgment, but 9 times out of 10, their tenant who they've evicted is judgment proof, so they're not going to be able to recoup either some or all of their money. The second thing for landlords is that when a tenant vacates the premises, a lot of times the landlord has to put a substantial amount of money to repaint, possibly change carpeting, to do additional maintenance, or sometimes repairs to the property, which can run into the thousands of dollars. So this program is an attempt to help both the tenants and the landlords. It helps the tenants so they are not evicted, and it helps the landlords so the landlords are able to recoup some or all of the arrearage and are able to keep a tenant that's going to be able to pay the rent in the future. This is how the program works. First, it's voluntary. A court or nobody else can make the parties enter the program. So you have to have compliance and consent from both the landlord and the tenant. The second thing you need to know about the program is that there is up to $7,500 that can be granted in order to provide assistance for the landlord and tenant. And this is how it works. If the parties agree to go into the program, the tenant will get with the Center Township Trustee. They're going to have one day in LaPorte at the Center Township Trustees office and one day in Michigan City at the Cool Spring Township Trustees office, where they're going to be accepting applications. The tenant will fill out the applications, which can also be downloaded on our website, provide all the information to the trustee, and the trustee will be able to take this information and run through the information and provide a decision within 72 hours. If the tenant meets the qualifications of the program, then the tenant will get information regarding that they've been accepted by the program. At that point in time, the landlord and the tenant have to go and sign up with the state eviction facilitator, and the facilitator will meet with them over the phone or by video and try to come to an agreement as to the amount of the arrearage and what's going to happen in the future for the relationship. If the facilitation agreement works and the parties agree on a settlement, then there'll be a settlement document prepared by the facilitator. The trustee's office will prepare a voucher for the landlord and for the tenant. It'll be signed, and then the funds will be available within 15 days. This is what the program is not. The program's sole purpose is not to just pay landlords back rent and then they go ahead and evict the tenant anyway. The landlord's going to have to agree to withhold any eviction process for a minimum of 30 days. This program is also not for tenants who have received stimulus money, received other monies, and just didn't pay their rent because they understood that there was an eviction moratorium out there and they were just taking advantage of the situation. If you need more information regarding the program, you can call the trustee at the number on the screen. It's also down below in the link, and it is on the webpage. And you can also see our frequently asked questions and answers, which should give you more insight into the program. We're excited to be able to do this. We're excited to be able to provide this type of assistance to folks in LaPorte County. But remember, it's going to require both parties to be willing to work and compromise. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to the Center Township Trustees office, and they'll be more than happy to answer your specific question. Have a nice day.